Oh, it just gave birth.
Without love in your heart, without love by your side.
My foodie mission in Davao in the Philippines has been a huge success. Over the last 8 videos, I've tried some of the most unique food in Asia.
The egg white of the crocodile egg, it's like jelly-like.
From crocodile lechon and seafood stuffed lechon.
This is like the most ultimate bacon-wrapped shrimp you could have. We're wrapping this shrimp with a whole pig.
To mountains of fresh seafood, including
tunas.
Today, I'm with Davao native Sam, who's gonna teach me how to eat like a local.
Welcome to Davao.
Thank you so much. Your whole life, you've been
Yes,
a Davaoan?
Davaoenyo.
Davaoenyo.
We'll be sampling famous local food that you can only find here.
The meat is all caribou?
Carabao.
Carabao.
We'll try the Philippines president's favorite lunch spot.
We are a very long time friends of the president.
And we'll learn why this seafood feast is delivered in a trash bag.
Oh, check out that reveal.
So hold on to your butts and let's get ready to feast. Our iconic day of dining starts us off here, Luz Canilao, where the 77-year-old owner is dishing out loads of seafood, tuna, and chicken.
Luz Canilao is owned by Luz Bergamento. It's almost 50 years restaurant grilled house here in Davao.
This is grilled meat heaven. Last time I stopped by here, they cooked us up some bihud, or tuna eggs. Now it's time to see what else they're hiding in the meat closet.
We've got like a whole meat closet here. Tuna jaw, there's chicken, there's squid, but we're focusing on this one today. This is the tuna tail. You gotta let your kind of primitive instincts kick in. I like this one. Dude, this is heavy. We're eating like 5 dinners today. And this is just one course. Look at this beauty.
With the tuna tail hitting the grill, we're meeting up with the owner herself. She's the inventor of every recipe here, including the dish that started it all, Canilao.
Thank you so much for having us today. I'm very excited.
Nearly 50 years ago, Lucina, or Luz, bought a weathered old lot near the coast for 200 pesos, or about $50 in today's money. Through continuous reinvestment and sheer determination, even surviving a devastating fire just a couple years ago, Luz is still here today doing what she does best.
First, she put up the tuna barilis. She will put the onion. Next is ginger without a cucumber.
Without cucumber?
With cucumber, yes.
Did you do that just for me?
Most Canilao includes cucumber, but Lucina's own signature recipe is cucumber-free.
We've got the tuna, she's mixed in the salt, the ginger, the onion, and then now some soy sauce. Putting in the vinegar.
Then this is what we call the Philippine chili. Our
Tiny.
chili here is very tiny.
So she's mashed up some of these chilies. She put some of the calamansi juice on top. The citrus has been kind of infused with the chilies now, adding a little bit of heat, and then mix it up. And this is it. Thank you so much. Salamat. And I can't wait to try this out. Thank you.
With our Filipino ceviche in hand, it's time to check on that tuna tail.
I could fall in love with you right here, right now.
The food has arrived, but first, I know you like to make your special sauce. You've got the chilies in there. Squeeze in a couple of calamansi. Put in some soy sauce and maybe a little bit of vinegar for some sourness. And I just want to point out, tunas are huge. This is just the tip of the tail, and it's as big as fish that are that size. This could be its own fish, don't you think? Yeah.
It's your first time to taste Canilao?
My first time having Canilao. Let's go for it. I love that. It's so unbelievably fresh. And the ginger is almost spicy. It's pretty powerful. Between the calamansi, the ginger, and the fresh kind of rawness of the tuna, it is just an explosion of citrusy freshness in my mouth. Man.
This is one of our pulutan. You know pulutan?
Like a drinking food?
Yeah.
My drinking food is like peanuts. But this is the right way to do it right here. You got this tail staring me in the eyeballs. Oh, this comes off super easily. Huge fatty chunk of tail there. I'm gonna dip it in our sauce that we just made. This is unreal. Beautiful smokiness to it from the grill. It's fatty, it's a little firm, but not chewy.
But you know the story of the tuna tail? It all started when there are some other countries, they ordered our fresh harvest or fresh catch. Then they will cut the tail and the head. Then the body, they will pour it to some other neighboring countries. They left it here. The Davaoenos are very resourceful.
That's the story of some of the best food around. It comes out of necessity and resourcefulness, making it work, you know?
Almost half a century from its inception, this seafood eatery still stands proudly today, an icon on Davao Boulevard. Our next food is one of a kind and only found in Davao, containing a protein not often used in the Philippines. It's called bulkachong.
The meat is all caribou?
Carabao.
Carabao.
The main ingredients, carabao meat.
Why are people eating carabao more here and not other places in the Philippines?
Davao is a very huge city. Maybe we have plenty of livestock.
Is there anything I should expect? Some unique flavor or texture?
Maybe you will have a sticky lips later.
Sticky lips.
When bars close at 1 a.m., bulkachong is the perfect hangover cure, with tipsy patrons packing this place out into the wee hours of the morning.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not drunk, but we're gonna eat it anyways.
Bulkachong starts with carabao meat, boiled for about 2 or 3 hours, until the meat becomes sticky and tender. Season that with some secret spices, plus lemongrass, flour, green onion, a ton of ginger, and one ingredient I've never heard of.
What is making it orange?
The aswete.
What?
Aswete, a food coloring.
Oh,
Aswete.
am I supposed to know that? They put asweti in my food? I'm asweti too, and there's some asweti in our soup. Is it adding any flavor or just color?
Just color.
For 90 pesos a serving, or just under $2, we're ordering up 2 heaping bowls of the good stuff.
They've just brought out this fresh, boiling, steaming pot. Tons of meat in there. Vibrant, orange, salty looking broth. There it is. This place is filling up quick, and there's a creepy guy in that window, so let's go eat.
Yeah.
Making our sauce. And we're actually gonna be dipping some of the meat in there?
Yeah.
Really?
Davaoenos really love to have a dip.
So you take something out of your soup and then dip it. For me, that was unheard of in the USA. The soup was the soup. I'm gonna fork up some of this meat here, dip, 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 and then let's go for it. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. But that meat is extremely tender, very tender. This is like a big piece of tendon, so you can eat these tendons too, right?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get it all salted up here. It tastes very similar to beef. The broth is very salty, and I can see why people would want the rice, but also I can see why they're not like drinking the sauce.
Kami kayo.
Lamig gayo. How do I say that? So fucking delicious. I don't say that.
Carendarias are scattered all around Davao. Humble, open-air eateries with mostly pre-cooked food, and this place is perfect for our third lunch. Here at Sana's Carendaria, she offers a halal menu, specializing in caribou tapa and beef bolalo. Diners from all backgrounds come in droves, including the now president of the Philippines,
This is the president, the age of 39 or 49 years old.
who used to frequent this very spot. Sana will tell you all about it.
We are a very long time friends of the president. First time he came here, maybe he likes our food, so he often come.
When he came here to eat, what would he eat most often?
That one, tapa. Tapa, that's the favorite food of our president that is made from the carabao. Then it's given from me, from God.
I'm excited because I've never had this kind of tapa before.
Sana is totally gonna let me try her famous tapa right after she walks me through her family lineage for about 20 more minutes.
And then this is my son. That was during the 12 years old, the confirmation of my son.
Now that I'm all caught up, it's time to tapa.
The president would come here most often to eat this right here, right?
Yes, yes,
And this
sir.
is the carabao flakes?
Yes, sir.
Carabao flakes, Duterte's favorite food, starts with boiled carabao that is later fried and reduced with vinegar, lemon juice, garlic, salt, and pepper until being slowly pulled apart into these small, crispy morsels.
You place it here.
Wow. Is that all one portion? Do I have to eat all that? That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay.
Yes. This is only for you to be.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay,
Is this one just for me? That is beautiful. Carabao flakes. Guys, forget your cornflakes. Have I made that joke before? We've got carabao flakes. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sit down now and try it out.
Duterte would order this very meal when he came to this restaurant.
You know, I learned a lot from Sana. I got a full kind of history and food lesson in one. Should we try that?
First, we'll put some lemon.
Another dosan is another where the president also eat.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is hang-hang.
Hang.
Yes, sir.
It looks awesome. Thank you. We're gonna mix it up, get that citrus in there. You're gonna just get a big spoonful. Let's try it out. That is very crunchy, very salty. I can't imagine eating that just alone. It's a little dry because it's very like fried and crispy. I gotta get some rice to pair with it. When I was told we're gonna go eat Carabao flakes, I was like, what in the world is that? And here it is, and that's really a good way to describe it. This soup is bulalo.
Yeah, bulalo.
So we've got some beef here, bone marrow, corn, beautiful colors in here. So we're gonna just get some of that beef off there.
While eating, Sana sneaks some daok, or pungent-smelling fish sauce, onto the table.
I know why you're laughing. I've had something maybe exactly the same
Yeah.
in Palawan called daok. This is fermented fish guts.
Yeah.
I want you to just really get it on there. So I'll go first. I'm not afraid. I'll get plenty on there. You ready, my friend?
Yes.
Let's do it. I love it. This beef is super tender. It's been boiling for a long time. This mixture here just gives it a nice kick. It gives it some edge. This is the Vice News of condiments. I want to finish off by trying some of this bone marrow. I'm gonna put it on the plate and just knock it out. Uh-oh.
More.
Did I? More? I don't want to break the plate. Oh, it's loosening up a little bit, actually. Oh, it just gave birth. I'm gonna split it in half. Oh, it's so tender. This one is for you. It's just been boiling so long. It's become so tender. If you hit it only 28 times, it will come out. Add a little punch to it, and let's go for it. It's so rich. I need some rice. Unbelievably rich, fatty, just smooth. Wow, I could smear that on toast in the morning. Both of these dishes, I understand why the president used to come here when he lived just down the road.
Sana's Kabawan, an enchanting owner and a stimulating menu. But if you ask her about her pictures, make sure to block off most of your afternoon.
Then with Gringo Nasan, Digong here with Gringo Nasan. He brought the Gringo Nasan here to be my friends to eat the favorite food of the pair.
Are you guys still watching this video? Nice. Well, I guess we'll hit you with one final location to keep you entertained and avoiding the realities of your life. It's time for seafood.
This final location, it's a little confusing. We're eating something called seafood in a bag.
The anti-aging food.
Can you explain more instead of cryptically, creepily laughing?
Because if you eat a lot, your age will be stopped.
Oh.
We've come to Blue Post Boiling Crabs and Shrimps to experience their seafood medley and garlic fried crabs, both served in a bag. But why?
That is to lock in all the flavors. All the garlic, the spices, the flavor of the seafood gets trapped inside the bag.
Beyond the unique presentation, you also get to meet your meat at the table.
Oh, and then they bring the crabs right to you. Yeah, that looks very fresh. How do I pick a healthy one? How do I know which one is best? You squeeze it. And if it's firm? Oh, that's pretty hard. So this is kind of like buying avocados. That's a little, oh, okay. I trust your judgment. I think maybe I want to eat the one that scratched me, but otherwise we want 2 of these, and we're gonna do the garlic fried version.
After this Filipino mud crab is sectioned and doused in batter, it's headed to the fryer.
This fryer is custom made for us.
I've never seen crab prepared in this way. Of course, so many people have seen crab boiled before. So dumping all the crab in the basket, and about how long will that fry?
It's about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
For it to be cooked perfectly.
After frying, it's tossed in a garlic sauce and assembled in a plastic bag with some corn, potatoes, and Hungarian sausage.
It's important to wear protection. Kai, is the sound okay still with the bib? Oh, check out that reveal. We have a seafood medley, and then, did you order this?
Yes.
Okay, that's for you.
To accompany a seafood medley full of corn, mussels, tuna, shrimp, and crab, doused in a Cajun sauce and ready to eat.
I like this one.
Oh, jeez. The slogan, it's fun to be messy, and I agree. Oh, right here, it just comes out so easily. Look at that. Oh, that's a better bite. You want to try it? That's ridiculous. It's sweet, it's juicy, maybe a little more oily, but I usually would be eating this with a bunch of butter anyways. So it's like, that's already just permeated the shell and made its way to the meat. That kind of delicious oiliness paired with the natural sweetness of the seafood. Can we eat this? I think you can try to eat anything.
Try.
That's really delicious. The head meat is a little different. Super crunchy, fatty. It's got that fried garlic on there. It has kind of a livery taste to it. This is the best head meat I've ever had. I mean, oh, it comes apart so easily. So they have a hammer on the table. You ready? Do you need glasses, safety glasses? No. I smashed all the meat. I did a terrible job here. I mean, here we have some mussels, and inside they have some crab bits right there. Scrape it out like a nacho chip with cheese. Oh. Dude. We're gonna dive into the rest of this food, but for now, I wanna say thank you to you, Lil Pound.
Thank you, sir.
Boom.
If you're interested in doing a similar Davao food tour, Sam is part of a local tour company called E-Tours, featuring a variety of experiences in and around Davao.
Thank you to all the amazing restaurants that let us come and visit today, showing us their recipes and their food and a bit of their culture. And finally, I want to say this video was made possible by One Trip Vietnam.
One Trip is the highest rated tour company in Vietnam, doing tours from north to south. Right now in Hanoi, Da Nang, Hoi An, and Saigon, you can experience food tours, adventure tours, and more.
To learn more about One Trip, check out the links in the description down below. I will see you next time. A peace. How do you say peace in Visayan?
Kalinaw.
A kalinaw.
Kalinaw. No, not kinilaw.
Oh.
Kalinaw. Plain kinilaw. Not
All right.
kinilaw.
I think that wasn't right at all. Let's just let's go. Let's cut. The humiliation's too much.
Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time.